Welcome to The Wishing World History, Part 2. I'm Todd Fahnestock, author of The Wishing World, which is a middle-grade portal fantasy novel that will be released by Starscape Books on October 25th. This here that I'm doing is an account of how The Wishing World came to be written. Well, the characters in the book, two of them anyways, are inspired by my own children, Elwyn and Dashiell, but it didn't start out that way. It also contains characters, Gruffy the Griffin, Pip the Toucan, and Squeak the Mouse, but it didn't start out that way either. The Wishing World has its origins in some stories that I was telling to my kids to get them to go to sleep, and it started with Hugo the Turtle. So let's back up even a little bit further before that. Elwyn, at 3 years old, was a very precocious little girl. She could recite the Jabberwocky from memory, and she was voracious about stories. She was not, however, exceptionally interested in going to sleep. So I created stories to get her to go to sleep, and I just made up whatever came to my mind as I was laying between her bed and Dashiell's bed in the room that they shared, telling them these stories. So I started off and picked the most boring character I could possibly imagine and had him do these long, rambling adventures that, of course, would eventually put my kids to sleep. And his name was Hugo the Turtle, and he lived in a place, a little weedy place by a lake, and he slept upside down in a dent in the ground that fit his shell perfectly. So that is how the storytelling at bedtime began. Little did I know that this would morph into what it later became. So, Hugo the Turtle was the very first character in The Wishing World. I'll see you next time as I continue the Wishing World history as we march towards the October 25th release date of the Wishing World. Thank you for listening. See you next time.